The Covenant network is absolute chaos. From what I've been able to piece together, their leadership ordered all ships to abandon Halo when they found the Flood, but they were too late. The Flood overwhelmed this cruiser and disabled it. The Covenant are terrified the Flood will repair the ship and use it to escape from Halo. They've sent in a strike team to neutralize the Flood and repair the ship for immediate departure. I've got a good lock on Captain Key's CNI transponder signal. He's alive, and the implants are intact. There's some interference from the cruiser's damaged reactor. I'll bring us in as close as I can.
Huh?
Oh, I see. The coordinate data needs to be... Right. Sorry.
Chief, don't be a fool. Leave me.
Captain? Captain? I've lost him.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the 9th part of the Halo Combat Evolved Androids campaign on Legendary difficulty. This time we're going to do the 9th mission of the game, Keys. So right off the bat, this is pretty much respawning at the Covenant cruiser as we did in Truth and Reconciliation, where we have to board the cruiser. So this is basically just like almost half the level, as some of the areas have been closed off. So right now we're supposed to head to where Captain Keys is. And obviously with the sound of his voice, he does not look too good. So yeah, we're just gonna go right ahead. And yeah, right here.
Analyzing data. This hole was caused by some kind of explosive. Very powerful if it tore through the ship's hull. All I detect down there are pools of coolant. We should continue our search somewhere else.
Or we could just jump into this hole. Yeah, after getting out of the coolant tank, or the coolant leaking from the cruiser, we're supposed to head back up. And yeah, once again, just like in the last mission, through the
Let's get out of
trails.
here and find another way back aboard the ship.
There's the Covenant and the Flood are both in this level, so yeah, we have to fight off both of them. And honestly, ballistic weapons is honestly a good choice against it. Just don't worry about the plasma weapons. And yeah, the shotgun and the plasma pistol is like kind of go to, and also the regular pistol. Yeah, this is again like just like in Truth and Reconciliation, the third mission. This is like we're outside the cruiser and now we have to get back on it. So yeah, we have to fight our way through enemies and yeah, just well because like this is like almost half the part in Truth and Reconciliation. I mean, it's still using the same like level design, like almost, but it's just that like it just has completely different like environments and areas. Oh yeah, something interesting in the beta version of the game. As you go into the beta 1749, in the description of the level, as you start, if you want to choose the level in the beta version of the game, the description of the level says, hey, literally says, bring back the head of Captain Keys. I think this is some exaggerated take on Chief, because I think it's implying that Chief Cortana already knew that Keys is already dead, and they knew they had to give his neural implant, but this is an exaggeration until they have to like, get his neural implants. And I think it's like in the image on the beta version, it's just more of the Covenant, the coolant leaking from the Covenant cruiser is more of a lighter green color, not like this one here, but that could be just a placeholder effect. So yeah, if you're interested in learning about the beta version of the game, there's like a lot of like information on YouTube and other like sites saying the beta version of the game on how it's done, or how it's like different from the final game. But yeah, I even linked one in my in part 5 of which is Solid Control. I linked one video in the description for part 5. So if you want to find out, I'll put that in the description of part 5. But it's already on there in case you're wondering. Okay, now this area right here, as we go to this this cliffside, with 2 carrier forms are gonna drop down and they'll detonate some infection forms, so that'll take you on by surprise.
The crash did more damage than I suspected. Analyzing. Coolant leakage rate is significant. The ship's reactor should already have gone critical.
Yeah, as you can see here, the 2 hunters are fighting against an enemy spawning carrier form, because every time they beat a carrier form, oh, it's just more carrier form is going to spawn, as you see in the lake. Yeah, if you beat more of the hunters beat them, it's just more carrier forms going to spawn in, so I could let this play out, but at the same time I gotta move on, so I gotta take out one of the hunters and move on, because just more carrier forms are coming. They're just spawning on in coolant. As well as the 2 elite mages in the background also trying to fight them off. And yeah, if I switch it to classic graphics, yeah, there's a lot of like orange blood the hunters leak out. Yeah, this one has like, yeah, there's not much in animation graphics, but if you go to classic, there's like so much like, you know, blood effects. Like a lot, it's like the orange blood they got. But yeah, right now what I'm trying to do now is like, I'm supposed to wait for, I'll deal with the hunters like after I deal with that elite major right there. But yeah, I'll take off the 2 elite majors and then I'll move on, try to shoot the hunters in the back, or never mind. Yeah, there's 1 minor, 1 major. So I'm gonna take out the, oh, never mind. Okay, there's 2 majors and 1 minor. Yeah, I'll take out the 2 majors and 1 minor. And, oh, good thing the carrier form came out of nowhere. I guess that hunter must have sent that flying to me. Yeah, and yeah, I'll just yeah, this is the same flying like we did in the past 2 missions. Like we already know our formula. Alright, take that guy out. And again, sniper rifle does not work against the flood. You could try shooting at them, but it's not going to do any damage against the flood. The sniper rifle is a no-no. It's just no good. Only use the sniper rifle against the Covenant. Alright, now I'm going to throw a pause grenade at the elite in the shade turret, take out the grunts, and everything should be good. Yeah, they're basically like just like oversaturation of flood characters rather than full cover, but that's the point. The flood is supposed to be a parasitic race of yeah, a parasitic race of fungal zombies who basically just like reanimate enemies of the dead, so that's why there's a lot more flood and less Covenant. Okay, once we head to this corner, we're supposed to head to where the waypoint is, and that will take us to where the gravity lift was. And if you're on for Truth Reconciliation, yeah, in Truth Reconciliation, it's just yeah, that's the one that will take us to the cruisers, and it's just like in a different spot. Where this, unlike the last one where we had to fight through waves of enemies, this one is just like you defeat a few enemies and you just head into cruise, get in the gravity lift, and that will take you to the same area where you have to fight. Where you have to fight the elites in the quarter, because there's like 4 different doors and you have to fight wave of wave, but luckily we don't do that here. But that's been long gone. But yeah, we're just gonna head our way to the waypoint.
Power source detected. There's the gravity lift. It's still operational. That's our way back in.
Okay, so now this is where the gravity lift is, and this I think this is like almost similar to last time. Yeah, almost similar to last one. We get to hover around until the game tells us to head into the gravity lift, because yeah, there's some elites guarding it, and then we're also flood, so we have to like survive as much as we can to like yeah, I'm gonna survive as we can until we have to take out. I guess we have to take out the enemies, and then we have to get on. So, yeah, right now I'm gonna, yeah, hold my ground until then. I'm gonna try to take out the elites with a sniper rifle because like I could easily pick them off in range. Unlike, or let's see, hopefully they're not distracted. The one hits a needler, that's not good. Okay, I'm gonna take. Alright, there's one miner, so I'm gonna see if I can. I guess maybe not. Oh, maybe I can. I mean, okay, there he is. Okay, that's a major. Okay, now I got him. Okay, that's good. And now there's a miner. I screwed up that shot because I gotta reload. Now his shield is gonna recharge. That's great. Okay, never mind. Looks like I did took out the elite. So now I'm going to climb back up and head to the gravity lift.
Should be able to get into the ship's control room from here.
Okay, that was the area where we had to fight off the waves of enemies with the 4 doors.
The Covenant BattleNet is a mess. I can't access the ship's schematics. My records indicate that a shuttle bay should be here.
I'm gonna quickly pick off the carry forward some rage. I mean, it shouldn't be that hard as long as you have the pistol.
Look, in the corners. The flood are gathering bodies.
Okay, once we head to the floor where all the Wraith are, which is the ground floor, there's gonna be a lot of like comet forms, and yeah, as you can see, just they head to this floor, and there will be like a health pack and overshield. So yeah, those will be really helpful in the level. Like I think that's the same. Like there's 2 of them, I believe, and then the other one is yeah, there's one, I think there's 1 overshield and 2 health packs. Yeah, well, 2 health packs. So yeah, just like we're gonna head all the way down there, and I think that'll be helpful when we head to get the Captain keys. quickly grab the health pack and the overshield, and I'm gonna head my way down to where the meter is. I think what would have been helpful with this game is that if this game had a map, or like, we have a motion tracker, but we don't have an actual map to see where we're going the whole level. I mean, I kind of get this is like more of a linear location, so I guess there's no reason like, you know, get a map. But if like the bigger scale ones, like it's on the control room, to the trails, or the sound cartographer, or even the Halo mission, which is the second mission of the game, I think a map would have been a little bit helpful.
Looks like another shuttle bay. We should be able to reach the control room from the 3rd level.
I gave you an order, soldier. Now pull out.
He's delirious! In pain, we have to find him!
Okay, looks like there's one hunter because it looks like the flood managed to take out one of them, so I'm gonna take out this hunter at ease. There we go. Yeah, it looks like, I guess while the flood is fighting the hunters, I guess the one of the flood took them out pretty easily. here, after reaching the hangar bay, we're supposed to go back to the first floor in this game, which is where the control room where Captain Keys is. So we have to go through this part of the door. We have to go right, and then we have to go all the way to the top floor. Yeah, that's the one. We have to go up the slope, and then that'll lead to the second floor, and that'll lead us to the control room after we head to the long bridge.
This way. Captain, his vitals are fading. Please, Chief, hurry!
Okay, once we go through this door, we're gonna find the control room and the cutscene will play. So, yep, that's Captain Keys over there. So, yeah, we found him.
No human life signs detected. The captain, he's one of them. We can't let the flood get off this ring. You know what he'd expect. What he'd want us to do.
Falcon punch! Yes!
It's done. I have the code. We should go. We need to get back to the Pillar of Autumn. Let's go back to the shuttle bay and find a ride.
So after we get the new implant, we have to get out into the shuttle bay. And as in case you're wondering, that's according to the game files, the big flood, or the big parasite surrounding Captain Keys is actually called a proto-grave mine. And we're going to find more about in the sequel, Halo 2, on why is that the case. And over there on the right side, if you see that red blinking light, that's actually a terminal. Terminals are pretty much those, like Grimoire cards in Destiny, or pretty much like any like expanded lore, like things like cards, like Grimoire cards in Destiny, or audio logs, or pretty much anything. I think terminals, like, if you played Combat Evolved, it's only in Combat Evolved Anniversary, as classic graphics is not going to show anything. But yeah, I'll show that in the end of the video of what the terminal will play like in this level. But yeah, I think that's only for Halo Waypoint. I don't think that's around, so yeah, it's pretty much like similar to like what Grimoire cards from Destiny, or any other like expanded lore like type of thing. If you want to get more insight on what's going on in the Halo universe.
Perfect. Grab one of the escort banshees and we'll use it to return to the Pillar of Autumn.
Okay, so after the Banshee spawned in, we're supposed to take the Banshee and the mission would end. But unfortunately, we had to head to the second floor, and we're supposed to take out the elites that's guarding it. So right now I'm going to try to like take them out with the needle from distance. Now the needle in Combat Evolved is pretty hit or miss, as they can be good at pretty far away distance, as long as they can hit the target, but unfortunately because there are some shields around and elite can move pretty quickly, it's kind of a little bit hit or miss. Oh, I got lucky that one because that one's super combined, so I took out that major at ease. And right now, ladies and gentlemen, those are the new elite types in this game. Those are elite spec ops, and elite spec ops are the only elites in this game that throw grenades at you, unlike the grunts. And unlike the grunts who can like just carelessly lob the grenades at you, these guys will like throw the grenades aggressively at you, and they can throw them pretty accurate, so you gotta watch out for the Spec Op elites when they throw their grenades. They're usually identified with black armor, and they're usually armed with a plasma rifle or a needler. And they're like the second strongest shield type in the game. They're weaker than the gold elite, the zealot, but they're stronger than the elite major, so that's why they take a few more hits than the elite major for the Spec Ops. Okay, well since that didn't work, I'm gonna go find a plasma pistol and take them out from range. So luckily the plasma pistols can still take them out. The overcharge shot can take them out in take out the shield in one hit. So luckily I could use the plasma pistol to knock out the shield and finish him with the pistol. And yep, there's one right here. I'm gonna ignore the flood. I'm gonna focus my attack on the Spec Ops, the Spec Op elites. Yeah, I know in Anniversary Graphics, the Spec Ops will either have gray armor or more of a gray color, well, unlike in Classic Graphics, they have black armor, so that's like kind of a thing for Anniversary. Okay, so now, to end the mission, I'm gonna go book it to the Banshee, and luckily I don't take too much damage. Yeah, I'm gonna go, hopefully I go undetected, and I'm gonna book it straight to the Banshee. And yep, mission's over. Hopping Banshee, and the mission ends. Well, folks, that was the end of Keys, and the next mission, it will be the final mission of the game, so next part will be part 10, so I'll see you guys then.
I forgot something. What did my name. I forgot. Keys, Jacob, Captain, service number 01928-19912-JK. What is that noise? What is that damn noise? Where am I? Keys, Jacob. Oh, God, it hurts. This will never work, you Covenant bastards. I'll never lead you to Earth. Keys, Jacob, Captain. Service number 01928-19912-JK. Oh, God. You don't want Earth. You want everything. Get out of my head. Miranda, is that you?
Forget everything.
No, please, don't let me forget. Keys. Jacob. Captain, service number 1928-19912-JK.
No more what you were. Memories. emotions. All is now ours.
Keys. Take them. Captain. Service number 01928-19912-JK. Are you